I got to the gym a little later than I would have liked, but my puppy, I think, is getting the idea when I'm leaving the house. So he wants to play with me right before I leave, and it's so cute, but I did play with him, so that's why I did take a little bit, and then I'm like, okay, I have to get going. And so yeah, I'm gonna have to do the same routine and like, to pretend I'm going to the gym and not go, so then he gets used to that I'm not gonna go anywhere. So yeah, it's funny because he didn't used to do that, but now he's starting to do that. And yeah, he's something else. I love that. I love that little dog. But um, we are hitting chest and shoulders and biceps. I was like, I know I'm missing something. Yeah, and I'm curious to know how I feel for today's workout because yesterday I didn't eat what I usually eat, and I went to my parents or my family's, and we made tamales. And so I feel like I ate enough. I like estimated the macros for that because we made like the masa and everything. And yeah, I guess we'll see because it's funny. Every time I eat pizza the day before workout, like the pump is crazy. But yeah, I feel good. I think we'll be okay. I usually have a banana with my oatmeal. I ran out of bananas, so I need to go and get some more. But yeah, I guess, yeah, just seeing like I didn't eat the usuals, but sometimes that doesn't always like affect it. Just making sure. Also, I was drinking enough water. I didn't drink enough water because when I went to my parents, I usually bring a cup so that I always fill it up and all this stuff. And so I'm like, oh, I didn't think I drank enough water. So like right before bed, I like drank a lot of water, and I don't know. I don't know if that like is gonna like balance it out, but I think we're fine. I think I drink too much water because I'm always just drinking water. Um, but hmm, yeah, I guess we'll just see how the lift goes, and yeah, I'm feeling good about it. I feel great. Yesterday was a great workout, and yeah, we'll just have fun with it. I'll catch you guys inside. Okay, so I guess I never really show you guys like me warming up, but we always warm up before I get started. And the core of the warm up is honestly me doing like working up to the weight that I'm going to be doing my working set, but not doing too many reps because that will add to the fatigue of the muscle you're working out. Or at least that's how, I see it. But, it's, I guess it's also just finding that happy medium of knowing like you feeling warmed up, but not tired before the actual workout. But yeah, no reason for the warm up to take, half your workout, if that makes sense. I know, that sometimes could be the thing for some people, but it doesn't need to be that. But even if it's not, then yeah, you have nothing to worry about. Okay, well, we're doing the same weight we did last time, and this last time we were only able to do 6 reps. I'm fine with hitting 6 reps again. Um, I'm kind of thinking I kind of don't for the first, lift, I don't want to actually go to failure. Like, so I kind of want to mentally know, like, okay, that was a solid last rep. We'll stop it there and then do the next set. So I feel like or at least this is how I'm gonna be taking it and see how I like it. I feel like the only time I want to go to failure is probably that last lift I'm doing for that muscle group, and then it's fine. But I don't think from the very beginning I should be like doing that. But I don't know, these are all little side notes I'm taking. So I'll go ahead and do the working set now. Okay, so I did for the 7 reps, but I just felt like I could do one more. Um, even I kind of struggle. I feel like maybe it's honestly, maybe more experienced lifters can tell that difference. But like I struggle with, I guess, holding myself back too much. But there's a difference. Like I said, I don't want to like be doing a grinder for the very first set we're working out, like, I don't want that. So that last rep, I'll take it. Cause yeah, like I said, I just don't want to be doing a grinder when we're barely starting. So towards the end, that's fine. But yeah, we'll do, how much more? I'll see how many, but I'll probably just record one more of these sets and then I'll have you guys move along with me to do incline. Well, if the Smith machine is taken, for the incline, maybe we'll try out the dumbbells. But another reason why I stick with the Smith instead of doing dumbbells is because sometimes the weight that you want to use is taken. So it's just like, that's even riskier because, you want to do that weight that you're able to do, not go less and then not go more that you end up hurting yourself. So hopefully it's open by the time we go back. But okay, this will be the last set. We're doing this 6 full sets for that muscle group. So 2 on here, 2 on the incline, and then we'll do 2 flies. And that'll be 6 full sets. Yeah, we'll aim for 6 reps. Maybe that 7 was fine for the first. Yeah, but we'll do 6. We'll see how that feels. Oh. Gosh, my hands are sweaty today. But, when aren't they? Okay. Okay, I like that set. Gosh, my hair keeps getting stuck in between my armpits, so I'm just like moving them. I put them in front because I don't want to like sit on them because I feel uncomfortable. So there's no right place for them. Okay, the Smith machine's open. Oh, okay, let's go over there. I'm just gonna start running. Man, kind of bummed about like how sweaty my hands get because, some gyms don't like when you use chalk, but that would definitely help. So, I just gotta make sure I wipe them good before I touch the bar. But yeah, just a little annoying. I've been liking using these when we're doing, bench or the Smith or whatever, because how I was telling you guys, I don't like how you have to like use your wrist to like unrack it. And just to keep my wrist nice and secure, we're just gonna use the reps on them. Okay, I probably need to look at the video. I mean, I was doing my warm-ups and if I had the little stopper one higher, it was hitting it. And I was like, nah, I want that little extra stretch. But, that I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to be more aware, I'm not trying to go to complete failure that, I have to be worried about that. So yeah, sometimes it depends on the bench. We have like 3 different levels of benches. So some benches will do it perfectly, and some won't, where the safety bar, you know, doesn't let me put it where I want it. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, that is weird that we have that, but I guess it's the same as if someone went to, multiple different gyms. A lot of the benches are going to be different. You got to have to figure out what you like. And then also, if you do an arch in your back, that also has to be taken account. Sometimes if you do more of an arch, then yeah, you don't need this as high. But if you don't, and you're just more of a, keep your back flat, then yeah, I guess a little higher. But I mean, you'll figure out what feels comfortable. But yeah, I was doing it higher, and someone suggested do a little lower because we are doing overhead press, and that is still indirectly going to be working, not really a chest movement, but for the shoulders, but indirectly working the chest. So it was like too close. So I'm just like, okay, this one, we'll lower it. I like it. And then we'll do the overhead press, will be a little higher, of course. But, always messing around with things. And, I've been, like I said, lifting for like 8 to 9 years, and it doesn't look the same as it did back then. Still trying to figure out what I like and what feels the best for me. So we'll go ahead and do one more. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna try for the last, lift for that muscle group to we'll go a little bit to failure, as in with the flies, we'll do that. This one, I won't, like I said, won't be such a grinder that I'm gonna fail that rep, and knowing that difference. But still hard, So I think you guys get what I'm saying, or even know how that feels. But yeah, I like to think of my chest stretching and then contracting. Like you're visualizing, you're not only feeling it, but seeing it when you're moving. And I don't know, trust me, it'll make the workout funner. You're visual and feeling it out. It's like a whole combo. Oh, God. Those felt good. Yeah, I want to see, I always tell myself to look what I did last time, because even if it's just like that one rep, that is a difference. That counts, So I know this is like the same weight, but I can't remember if it's the same kind of amount of reps. But I want to feel like, it does feel like that it's feels better this time around, from last chest day. So that's good, because last chest day we hit PRs. So we're hitting technically that same weight, but they feel better. And, I love that feeling. Okay, so we're gonna go and see if the fly machine's open. There's 3 different kinds. Usually they're always taken.
I'm noticing another reason why I like this one. Oh. So another reason why I like this one, it kind of forces you to lean back like this, and then it opens up your chest. So with the other ones, you're very upright, and sometimes it's easy to do that, and I don't know, maybe unintentionally you're doing that. But this one I love how it just already has you stretch here, and I'm like, the chest is already up. But if your machine doesn't have that, remember, keep the chest up. Squeeze with a nice stretch. That's what it's, you're feeling is that stretch. So I think that's, another reason why I like this one. And funny. I used to think this one was the worst one from the three machines that we had. But that's why it's like sometimes another things are taken, and you thought that machine was a bad one, and you give it another shot, it ends up being one of your favorites. That's funny how that happens sometimes. So, anyways, this one I'm still figuring out the weight for it. So I think this is a good one because it works so well. Like the squeeze and stuff, like you don't even need that much weight on. So I think this will be the work. Or you know what? Let me add 5. Okay, we'll do it. Oh, no. Maybe we'll higher them just a little bit. The baby. So, like I said, this one, it's good. I mean, I'm okay with going this one to failure, and squeezing it and just feeling that. Because the next thing we have with shoulders, yeah, like I think that's kind of how I want to be approaching it now. Just finding that solid, those solid reps. I don't want to be grinding out the very first, lift we're doing. So, and I want to apply that also for leg day. That's why I'm like really looking how yesterday, like it was fine. But I think for the last, set or so, like those are the ones should be like the grinder that we do. And anyway, that makes sense to you. If you train that way, I'm curious to know how you like that. But I think I like it already, just doing it today. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and hire the weight. Maybe you guys will see me for overhead row. Get my strength because I remember we used them last time and I like them. And say okay, so last time I had it completely straight up. I don't think I liked it too much. I think I like it like one notch down. I just feel like it just feels fine. It feels, but I don't know. See, and that's why sometimes I experiment and I see what I like more, what feels great. Just feels more comfortable that way. But that's not what I like how everything like that's and I'm really happy on the days. But everything's referring to I don't know if it's glad I didn't do slack here. I don't know, you think it's really nice. I don't think I used to utilize it at all. They're like suffering now. Well, because I cried my hair off, so I had to like this short, so I had to like let it grow out. I'm gonna see what it's like, and if it's actually I'm gonna let's see what it looks like. I haven't been before, but it should be okay. So, let's see. Yeah, I can keep the weight. Last time we had to drop the weight. We'll keep it. Stuff like that. For this one, the safety bar is like right there. So it's like I tap it and then go back up. But yeah, I think it's a good idea to have the safety bars for this one for sure. But yeah, if you hear me tapping it, that's because it's right there. And that's as low as I want to go. Anyways. I'll just find out. I know where we have that. I can find them. So we're very funny. I feel 10 pages has been perfect. So see how these go. So we did find it one time and we're fine. I think if anything I was just like the forward too much. So anyway, my first up. And I like going a little higher, but obviously it's fine for a little too. 17 better. Uh, maybe for one set is fine, and then you know what? I'll drop it down to 15 too, but then ones. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know for their quality. Maybe I was just imagining that. Maybe we don't have something set dates. 15 to 20. That's really 35. Last time we had to stay with her, so there's still 30, but I want to go down from 30. So do the 35 for one shot. Yeah, my biceps are really good, but I wasn't that. They felt good. So I'm going to do a third feel. What it feel like. I think it's heavier. Like, it's 40. Okay. Yeah, but I think a little bit trouble wrapping this. Um, it was annoying, but it's worth it. So, you know, dumbbells is going to be wild. So he has to get started. Your farms are going to get tired. But, you know, that'll take away from you actually playing them. So to avoid that, that's why I like using that. They help a lot. But yeah, it's having to be wrapping them around the balance. But yeah, let's talk. We're gonna drop it to the 30s. For me, same as a lot. Yeah, love that we bumped it down to 30. That was not bad. But it was very funny because when I first started doing the 30s, I was questioning it if I was even doing them right because I didn't feel my arms like blown up. It just felt hard. Um, but I don't know. That's weird. Like, I don't know if that's how it is sometimes with certain lifts, or maybe also to do with what you're eating. But um, same with like my quads sometimes. Like I don't feel it until it's after they like are really like you know I guess like feeling it. So oh, it's gonna yeah. Do you have Instagram? Yeah, so we could be friends. So that was cute. Made a friend at the bit. Super nice. I love when that happens. Okay, so I think you for last that like that. Okay, this is what I did the third time 30s and now 30s again. I also forgot what we were talking about. I'm so sorry if I just got cut off. Um, see, I'm glad that we've been incorporating the 35s. 30s still now compared to 35. So that's a fun little experiment. Well, it's not an experiment. This is how it works. At least for me. Um, yeah, we're done, and then we'll go and kill them with the well, I always forget what that machine. I always do, but you know what? It's okay if you don't know the name for something, but you know what it's doing. So, this is our last set. I'm sure we will up the biceps, so we'll be carefully cross that. And some pose and stuff. But I don't know if it was just me, but when I was getting the stroke over there, I saw some veins. You know how I tell you guys, like especially when I'm like this way, I don't think the veins are really popping at all. But I think I saw something. I don't know. Maybe it was just okay. Oh, so I was able to add weight to this, so the last 3 going through them.
Okay. Whoa, what happened? Okay, that's weird. Okay, we'll just, do the usuals. It's funny, I feel like this bicep pops out more than this one, and it's the left. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. And then I have the camera at the lowest lighting, but it's still really bright because I'm really bright. What else do we got? Okay. And this one's just for fun. Um, yeah, I just feel like my shoulders could be popping out more. You know, I just feel like I want them to be like, wow. And hopefully they get there. But yeah, I think that's about it. I think so. Then yeah, so I'll see you guys in the car. It's really dark and gloomy. You guys can probably like see that in the camera. Very, yeah. It's been just raining a lot this week. So yeah, the weather's just really unpredictable. Uh, I felt funny because I felt like in the beginning I was rushing what I was saying, and then I'm like, okay, let's just get in the gym. And sometimes I have to catch myself because I'm used to that sometimes with, just with people, like, when you meet someone and you just feel like you're like, I don't think they want to, know that or hear this or whatever. And sometimes I get in my own head and it's just like not figuring out, like, well, maybe they're curious about this, like maybe I'll share this and that. And so that's why, like, when I do share things, I do appreciate you guys like commenting on that or like saying, oh, I really, felt what you're saying when you experienced that or this. And so, I that's why I'm like, it's not you guys, it's me. And it's like, I tell myself, I'm like, oh, I don't know, I don't want to like overshare like all these things that go through my head. And sometimes I do like rush, my talking or my thought process. And I think over time maybe it'll get better. Because, at the end of the day, I should let, you guys decide if you want to like listen in and know that stuff and not decide for you. It's like when you meet people and you decide for them if you want to be a certain way, like you're like, nah, I don't think they'll accept this side of me. And then you don't show that side. And, that's the thing that I didn't want. And I have to also, that's what I'm saying. I do catch myself where I'm just like, nah, just, relax and just be, like I think someone said, and it was very sweet. They're just like, just imagine people supporting you on the other side of the camera. Like, I think they were saying for the sets, like while I was working out, but it means a lot also for like, just me sharing like myself with you guys. And I do appreciate, you know, like, I don't know, just interacting with you guys, and you guys do make me feel very like comfortable doing that. I guess sometimes I just like overthink it and second guess all that stuff. But yeah, like I said, it'll just take time. I mean, if you guys remember my very beginning of the videos, I think it was super awkward for me to like talk and everything. And it's funny because it's like you look back and you're like, yeah, that's not really like your true image of yourself, because you're just like, that's not how I act. But obviously being like shy, nervous, or uncomfortable, it's gonna look different. So I hope eventually I do like just I can just like be myself. And I do feel like sometimes I do get to that point, but then sometimes I like kind of step back and I'm just like, oh, like, okay, yeah, that's it. Let's end it there. Yeah, we're good. And just, not me deciding for you guys. Like, yeah, if you guys want to hear like some random thoughts that I'm thinking or like all that stuff, I should just share them. And if, you don't like, I'll let you decide that, not me. And it's funny, I feel like it's interesting me showing you or sharing my side of like my thoughts and feelings when we work out, because I feel like that's the one that really like gets me all in my emotions is when I work out, because it's like that, I don't know, it like hits my soul working out and everything, and it's just really like personal to me. And so that's why I do feel like I talk a lot about like my mental state and my emotions and all that stuff, not only just, working out, but like all of it. Because that's really important to me. Like that's really what goes into my workouts. So yeah, so that's why I feel like, you guys see a lot of that side of me. And but that's the funny part, is like I feel like everyone always has like, everyone has different sides. Some people like can be very serious, and then they can also be really goofy and funny, and then, very sincere and all that stuff. And yeah, like I guess I'm saying is like I always want to feel like I can just like show you guys all my sides, and just feel comfortable. And then maybe you guys do catch that. But yeah, I don't always want to feel like I have to be a certain way, and yeah, I just feel like I'm like sometimes I have to like turn that off, because sometimes like, oh, they are here for information, like let me try to help with any little tips. And I'm like, oh, someone else is here to like really just listen to like my mental state and how I'm feeling, or what's going on through like what are my thoughts. And then I'm just overthinking it, and at the end of the day, like I just want to like feel like, okay, I'm just going to share like my journey, and whatever that means or entails, like that's the whole mix. That's it's going to be, and not overthinking it. But I do catch myself, and maybe you guys do too, because I do think sometimes I do rush. I think more in the beginning of the workout, or in the videos, like rush my thought process and talking and all that stuff. But yeah, it'll feel more comfortable, and yeah, all that stuff. But I appreciate you guys listening. If you guys are here towards the end, thank you. And yeah, I will head back to Teddy and go and hang out with him. And I appreciate you guys. So again, thank you. And thank you for letting me just be myself. And yeah, I love that. Yeah, so anyways, bye you guys. Okay, so if this is what I think it is, I want to show you guys what I got Teddy, because I think he's gonna love it. Because they say that cat toys are great for dogs, and which he has. He has tried some cat toys, because my sister has a cat, and so let me see. Let me see how this works. I got him a laser. I wanted to try it out. I feel like he'll have a lot of fun chasing that. No, it has a lot of different options. I'm not seeing the options here. Hold on. Maybe. Well, that's cool. You can charge it. Maybe I'll have to. Oh, there it is. Okay. I got the red light. Okay, let's see how he likes it. Hey, Daddy. Look at. Do you see this light? I don't think he sees it. Over here. Look it. No. It's over here. Do you see it? Oh, he sees it. Oh my gosh, he loves it. Over here. Oh, yes. Okay, this is great. Oh no. Okay, I'll hide it. Okay, that's awesome. I feel like that's gonna be fun. So I'll have to play that with him. Oh my gosh, he's trying to look for it right now. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, I'm glad I got that. And if you guys have dogs, do your guys' dogs like doing that? Because I feel like that's a game changer, because I would throw, the toys and stuff, and then I have to go and get him, pick him up or whatever. But it's like, I can just oh my gosh, he wants it. Okay, so I'll take a shower, drink my protein shake, and I'll have to keep playing that with him. But yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys.